Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport, bro. Back with another video, guys. Y'all know I'm back in Atlanta, and it is cold here. Even though I got my little short thing on, but it's cold. So I got my head covered, my neck covered, keeping me kind of warm while I do this video today for you guys. All right. So this is our portfolio income review video. Now, this is the kind of money we're going to be expected to receive going forward. Okay, so the income is definitely going to be kind of tight, and you know your boy just got laid off, so I need all my pennies, okay, so I can survive the streets. All right, so with that said, let's get down to business, because business is always booming. Thanks to all of our subscribers, guys, for subscribing to the channel, for keeping us going. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Without you guys, there would be no me, and I won't be telling my business out here on these internet streets. Okay. Anyway, guys, from yesterday, you can see all of the money that we lost when the market went down the other day. We made all that money back between the day before yesterday, extended hour, and then yesterday and then extended hour. We made all the money back in the portfolio. So I am ecstatic about that. We're back over the $6,000 mark, and then of course, we spent some money in margins. All right, so our margin buying power is down right now to $5,340.60. Okay, right now we're using about $10,000 in margins, which is not showing up in that number over there. Okay, so that's the only thing about these guys. They kind of keep stuff hidden. So you can see my total margin amount is about $15,800 some dollars, and right now I'm gonna kind of hold on, right, for this other $5 grand, let it sit there, and you know what, and let the other amount of money come into the portfolio. What I might end up doing is have that automatically reinvesting in this portfolio for now, because I'm not putting any cash out of this portfolio for now. So I can just set it to automatically reinvest. And there's some stuff in here that I need to sell, but we're gonna see how they're gonna go. Okay. So now you guys see that we're talking about this portfolio. Let's look at this money, the money that came into this portfolio. What we got? Come on, move it. Okay. So the distributions we got coming to this portfolio. You see this stuff already for next month, right? Next month money already coming in. What we got? We're still under pennies in here. I will be glad when we get to $1 in some of these positions. This is from Monday. But I'll be glad when we pass the 50 cents, 16 cents mark in some of these positions and get to that dollar mark. So it's all work in progress. Pretty much it just told me I need to double up or triple what I got in there, so we can get past these pennies, man. We need big money. We need big money in the portfolio. Man, this stuff, we got a lot of stuff in here. All right, so this is from looking at from the 27, right? 27 was Monday. Yes, 27 was Monday. So we're looking at the 27, and that's what we got. Okay, so we don't have a lot of stuff. A little bit of cash coming into the portfolio, but let's get this party started. So we have 15 cents. 42 cents, 22 cents, 47 cents, another 47 cents. We have 90 cents. All right. Let's move this. Let's get this party going. We have 27 cents, $1.06, $1.15. We have 45 cents, 55 cents, 27 cents. Okay. We have $5.77, 35 cents, 8 cents, 46 cents, and then we have $17.62, and then we got another 19 cents. So we got a big lift from PLTY, and that's it. Okay, so that's it. So we got $22, $28.22 from Robinhood. Okay, Chales Schwab. I kind of left this open because it wasn't a lot. We only got one distributions, and then I sold everything else in the portfolio, and then transferred some cash, and that was it. So we got $6.27 from Chales Schwab. Now this portfolio here, I think I'm going to use this account for a different strategy. Because it'll be something I would just buy stuff in there, and then I might just buy one position. I might just use one position or two positions that I would buy, but I might start out with maybe like $1,000, and put half in one, half in the other, and then add a third position in there that would to hold the distribution, something that don't pay a lot of yield, to hold the distribution, so we can see how the strategy is going to work. But I got to figure out how to get the funds transfer over and what I'm going to do to get that going. Okay, so this is my cash management account. Now I already calculated all of this stuff here, and I'm not going to run through this again. The cash management account, we did $38.14. You guys can take a screenshot, go to calculators or whatever, and get it going. Okay. So this is from the cash management account. Now I just added more money into this account, so you're gonna see this guy that later on. This account right now, we went from $5,000 to $10,000, and guys, keep in mind, right? I got a lot of positions in this portfolio. If I had all that money invested into one position, right, I'll probably be making 4 or 5 times, not one position, maybe like 3 or 5 positions. I'll probably be making 4 or 5 times the amount of money that I'm getting now. Instead of me making, $20, $30 a week, I'll be probably making $200 a week, depending on what I had it in. But I'm trying to diversify the portfolio, and I am selling some stuff out of the portfolio to kind of get it going. But other than that, I got 5 cents for my money market position, and it was reinvested. So that's why you see that right there. It was reinvested back into that position. So it's kind of crazy, right? But yeah, and that's that position. And then in my big bar portfolio, let's see. This I need to go forward with this. Forward one more. So in the big bar portfolio, you can see we have a lot of cash coming into the portfolio. I calculated this earlier, but I might have made a mistake, and they wanted these things twice. So if you guys go through it, you see that there's an extra. I think it was like $4 or $3 or whatever it is. That was my mistake. But I'm trying to cut the video short instead of taking a long time to going through this. So you can see we got MST. MSTW is the ones. It's one of the position with the round hill that kind of been down. I think all of my round hill positions, this one is one I really been struggling. But guys, one thing I want you guys to look at, right? Look at this right here. This is my marginal balance, right? Oh, this is my marginal balance, right? You see how my margins is going down, okay? So we go to the next one. As you guys can see, the marginal balance is going down. This should be the last page, but this thing didn't open in order, and I don't have the time for it. XDTE, I'm probably going to be selling out of XDTE come next week and put that into either HOOY. Now, HOOY and POTY are the only two yield max positions that I have. So I might be either selling this out of this position and then either put that into WPay or into HOOY or POTY. So you can see I'm getting over $160 a week from this right now, and I don't have a lot of cash in there. So I mean, I don't think that's bad. I think we're probably going to add a little bit of cash to what we'll be generating, maybe $250 a week. That will give us about $1,000 a month. So we're going to be good there. Okay, we should actually go this way. No, that's the first one. We went through that. It's the first one, and this is the last one. So we got WPay, we got POTY, we got some money from POTY. WPay, we got $1,800, and then I think they pay like 62 cents. So it's not the lowest they pay, but it's one of the lowest that we received from WPay so far. But I think I would be glad if we could stick above that $2,000 a week, right? $2,000 a week, that would be decent. That way I know for sure, right? No matter what my other positions do, right? We'll be pulling in about $8,000 a month just from this right here. So, and it was down, it was recovering. It's not completely recovered, but it's recovering and it's paying distributions, okay? CLM, I got what? $43 from CLM, right, and another dollar from here. So we under $50. I think I got like $3,000 into CLM. So if I can double this position to get about 6,000, the goal is to get it to 10,000, right? Once I get it to 10,000, and it should be generating at least, right, at least $100 a month. And that should be good with me because, like I said, I'm trying to diversify into my other positions and not just have all the cash in one place. Okay, so I think that's the last. Yeah, that's the last one. That covers all of the. It should be three pages. That covers it, guys. So my margins, yeah, it's the same stuff. My margins is going down. So like I said, I'm using like $2, not $2. 2% right now of margins, okay? Your boy is using less than 2% of margins. So it's like 1.20 some percent margins. So you guys can see here we are doing amazing, okay? We are doing amazing. So this is how much money we generated this month. So this week, right? Like I said, this might be off by a couple of dollars. I probably calculated something in it twice, but I didn't want to go back and do it again. That's why I didn't do the whole video to kind of make it short. But we're gonna add up this $2,673.97 to this amount to kind of give us our full amount that we have this month. Okay. So we have, let me show this down right there. We got $2,673.97 plus $24,760.41. Right? So that give us $27,000. Guys, 434.38. Okay, so $27,000. It's not bad. It is not bad. I was hoping, I thought we were going to make maybe at least about 30 or 28,000. But like I said, it's not that bad off from what I thought we were going to do and what we did. So we're going to go back to where we're going to start seeing these smaller payments coming into the portfolio. And right now, guys, I think I'm happier. And once I can confirm that I can remove margins from my portfolio without having to sell anything else in my portfolio, I will be ecstatic. Okay, so you can see the the portfolio. This changes in the portfolio. So starting next month, which is this week, today it's a new month. But starting next week, when we do our weekend portfolio income review video, you guys will not see Chales Schwab. So that will be gone out the portfolio, and the income should increase in the cash management portfolio. The income should increase on a weekly basis. So I'm looking forward to that. Robinhood starting from next week, the income also should increase. I'm looking forward to that also. So guys, with that said, I mean it's dropped down 2,600, 3,800, 7,000, 5, 6. It is what it is. But I promise, guys, I am happy that my portfolio is where it is right now, and estimated income coming in for next. I mean, this month is a new month, right? So we see we're at 10,000. Now this can go up and go down, but I hope it goes up. It just depends on how well things are structured, right? But this give you numbers for the next 12 months. Okay, we got November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So to October 26th. So to give us that 12 months expected income. And when we go back here, so you can see the income went down just a little bit. Estimated income went down just a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Future value 1.2 million in 10 years. Guys, 1.2 million in 10 years, I think it's still a lot of money. I don't care what anybody says. $1.2 million is a lot. Okay. And then we go down to the 5-year mark, we're going to be at 451,000. I think getting back to where I was when I was generating $30,000 to $50,000 a month to now when I'm going to be generating $10,000 a month. But the difference is my account have been de-risked a lot. It's still a lot of risk in my portfolio, right? It's still like 58% yield. But coming from having 100 some 99% yield, my portfolio have been de-risked half from what it was. So you can see that in the income, and it's a little bit more stable. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna yap your head off. We did a good thing today. We got $2,673.90 some. That's the right thing I'm looking at. All right, let me see. Yeah, $97. And then overall we have 27,000 $433.38. $34.38. Oh my God. Whew. Guys, I must be tired or something. I don't know. But overall, I'm excited that we ended the month more than $19,000, which was the estimate to track and give. So we made some changes to the portfolio to help. Once we get out of this stuff with the margins things, I might have to throw some extra cash into my portfolio. The cash that I was going to use to buy the land, I'm going to see if I can buy the land with less money, or maybe get a mortgage the land. If I can do that, then I can throw that cash into the portfolio to where we can be bringing in an extra 1,000 or 2,000 a month to get the income up, because we definitely need the money. Because your boy, ain't gonna have no job soon, so we need all the money we can get to keep things going. Okay, guys. So stay blessed. Once again, thanks for supporting the channel. This is not financial advice, guys. Okay, I'm just here to motivate you guys, and of course, I'm not bragging. Okay, I'm here to motivate you guys to invest in your future, because you never know what can happen. And as you guys can see, right, I was working 3 years in the same company, and then one day they tell me, "Hey, economists, it sucks. People getting laid off. So what can you do, right? You can say, no, you can't lay me off. I need my job." Yeah, they don't. They care, but they don't care, because they can't do nothing about it. The company comes first, right? So at the end of the day, you got to think about yourself and your family and how you're going to protect you and your family. So I mean, this is why I'm like, I'm halfway here, halfway in Colombia. So push come to shove, hey, discuss this house might be sold. Like, hey, we need the money. And we can always build a new house, right? We can build a nicer house, design it the way we want it, with space, the land, all that good stuff. Okay. So with that said, guys, have an amazing Saturday. Go Chelsea. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We're gonna have something interesting to talk about tomorrow. So I don't know what it is yet, but it's gonna be interesting as always. Peace.